Welcome. I'm the owner of Crafty Kate. At Crafty Kate, we specialize in high-quality custom printing and personalization, including DTF prints, custom apparel, embroidery, and laser engraving. Whether you're ordering a single item or outfitting a full team, we offer no minimum order requirement and consistent professional results. Our goal is to provide reliable service, competitive pricing, and products that help your brand or event stand out. So come visit us. We're located in Lowell, North Carolina, right at the heart of Gaston County. Or give us a call at 704-675-1284. See you soon.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the show. 2 games, 2 wins, 8 goals. This isn't just a good run. This is a warning shot to the entire league of what's to come. We saw a preview of it last year with a record-breaking run that we had. Charlotte SC just demolished New York Red Bulls 6-1. Took a little break. Then we followed it up against Philadelphia. Got a dub in the rain. And suddenly this team isn't just competing. We're rolling, baby. But we got a nice test coming this weekend. We've got Nashville, top of the Eastern Conference, who just fell short against the Chicago Fire, but that does not mean anything. The attack is clicking. The confidence is sky high, and the Bank of America Stadium is rocking. So let's keep it up, and let's get into it. Brian, how are we doing, bro?
Man, my allergies are fucking killing me, but I'm doing all right, man. It feels good to win. But I'm out here.
Oh, my gosh. You do look rough, dude. I'm not gonna lie. You look a little rough, but that's all right. Hopefully, not around the edges. I'm just talking about your allergies. You do look like you're going through it.
Yeah, I'm ready for this pollen to be over, man. But it was also really nice for like when you were walking down to your seats this weekend. They were pollen covered seats.
Oh yeah.
You had to love that. Had to love it.
Yeah, for real.
I'm glad for that shit to be over. We'll probably have some of that this weekend too. Well, maybe the rain kind of helped that.
Yeah, I was about to say, just know the your tickets came with allergies for free.
Shit.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people come up to me during the game asking if I was all right.
Well, yeah, you look like you're going through it, man.
I mean, I'm fine. I mean, congested. I mean, I can breathe and everything, but I am looking a little rough. My eyes feel a little swollen, but hey, man, we out here.
Yeah, we're doing our thing.
I could be Nate. Explosive diarrhea.
Whoop-de-doo from your girl. Yeah, no Nate tonight, unfortunately. Nate is
explosive diarrhea.
Out sick tonight. He's not feeling well, so
gas station burritos.
Actually, it was the game, so. And Brian just goes through it with that allergies, man. I was out there yesterday golfing. It was a beautiful day, beautiful stuff. Where's Big Pat? He is picking up his parents from the airport. He might come in late. He might not, so we'll see. It's just me and Brian and I, the dynamic duo, the Yeti clan, so.
He's coming with those vamos.
Sandro said you always look rough. Oh, man. Running late.
You like it rough, Sandro.
Whoa. That's funny. That's but let's get
I hope everybody had a good weekend.
Yeah, hopefully everybody had a great Easter. It was awesome. Hopefully y'all went to church. We did. Injured with an Achilles injury. Sheesh.
Oh, man. We'll finish with a putt.
We're gonna call you Malagon. He
ironic. Oh, let's go ahead and talk about that before, man. Because I mean, I hate that for Patrick. Oh, everybody. And
yeah.
You don't know
that Patrick Agyemang got carted off this weekend.
If you guys don't know, Patrick Agyemang, it's been announced he's going to miss the World Cup and undisclosed amount of time because of an Achilles tendon. You hate to see it. I mean, I've seen a lot of people say, I mean, they don't really care, whatever. He was like the second or third pick starter for the U.S. men's national team. Personally, for me, I mean, I'm not a U.S. national team fan, but I felt a personal attachment to Pat as like somebody, as a fan, as a friend. And
Yeah.
you hate to see that, man. He was on the uprise, balling for Darby. He had
Yeah.
crazy stats for the U.S. men's national team. It seems like every time he was getting game time, he was scoring.
Yeah.
And for him to go out like that on Darby and to tear his Achilles, hate to see
Yeah,
that,
man.
man.
Yeah, it sucks because, like you said, we did get attached to him. He played for our team. You see him doing well. You see him leave, continue to do well, play on the national team, do well on their squad, and then you get injured. But these are the moments that make him break players. He's now going to face a different type of adversity that he's never faced before. So this either builds character or it breaks you down. So
It's an Achilles
hopefully,
tendon. It's an
yeah.
career-altering injury.
Yeah, for real. We're seeing it with Malagon, the goalkeeper from Mexico, but with
So
somebody,
crazy that it happened for both national teams. Well,
yeah, and both players were on such a high, and now they're like, you're out. You're out for a while, you know what I mean? So hopefully speedy recovery for both of them, because that is not something you would want to deal with. It's a fucking terrible injury to deal with, to say the least. So the
yeah,
scars from from the surgeries are gnarly. And yeah, man. So hopefully they're doing okay. They're gonna do well. They recovery fine, and prayers with them so they can come back. Sheesh. Yes.
yeah, but
Imagine leaving
it's
CLTFC.
just besides the injury. I mean, nowadays with medical science and shit, I mean, it's gonna get fixed. But just the fact that he's gonna miss a World Cup in his home country,
Yeah, dude. And the very
it'll be
first
another
one.
30 years before it happens.
Well, yeah,
So,
yeah, man. Oof. Oof. That's rough.
but
Heartbreaking stuff, dude.
heartbreaking stuff to say the least. But prayers and stuff for Patrick
Yeah.
Agyemang. We'll get rolling.
Unfortunately.
So
Yeah.
finally,
She said, my brother is injured. Yes. My girlfriend's brother looks like Malagon. So, yes, he is injured, has an Achilles injury. Fortunately, let him know. He's out in Mexico getting the best treatment possible right now.
yeah, some of those special steroids from Tijuana. But fortunately, that boy hasn't left Hong Kong since Monday. But
But
let's get rolling with the show, man. Finally, after what, about a month in, a month
Bam.
late, I would say. Got my
Yeah.
season ticket package. There was a lot of rumors online saying it was just a scarf, but the scarf that was put online, that it was all different, all the color jerseys that we've had. Not the one
Yep.
that I got. Simple scarf, it says for the crown, season ticket member,
I like that.
2026.
Is
You
the
get a
front
little
and the back the same? Hold on. The scarf. We gotta break it down piece by piece, dude. Show me what the front is.
This is, I guess, technically the back side of it.
Yeah. You're front and center. You're taking the show, so it's just the crown on the front. Okay, I like that. Nice. And then the little
Uh,
logo that you showed us.
Technically, or the back side or the front side. I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. It's just for the crown.
Yeah. What does it say too? The
For
black
the
letters?
crown.
I can't see that.
Oh, red letters. Charlotte Football Club.
No. I'm talking about where it says for the crown. There's another. Yeah. Go more to the side. There's another word in black letters. What does that say?
Hold on. We are. That's all it says.
For the
We are.
Okay, so we are for the crown.
We are for the crown. That's what it says. Yeah, and then just the Charlotte FC logo on that. That's the scarf, pretty much. We get the annual postcard from Coach Dina Smith.
Wow.
And
Coach Adina Smith.
it
Damn,
says
imagine being able to read.
our
Brian
aim
can't
is.
read, yo.
Oh, I can't read. Hold on. Let me sign it out. Our aim is to get better and keep pushing the standards we've got. We finished top four, and now the only way to get better is to win something. Coach Dina Smith.
Coach Adina Smith.
And now this is a little portable speaker. This is the box it came with.
Oh, little speaker. Show it all.
And bada bing, bada boom.
Oh.
And if you scan the little barcode right here, it takes you to an Apple playlist, and the playlist is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's for the Charlotte FC playlist on Apple Music. So tune into that. That thing's pretty dope. There's a
I
question
did know
right
the
here,
only thing
Brian.
I did notice.
Uh-huh. Wait, what were
I
you gonna
will
say?
say I will say that I didn't. I only have regular supporter section tickets, but I have seen and I have confirmed if you got club or like Bolt seats, you did get. It was the speaker you got is a JBL. It's all white and the front side of the speaker is a crown.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So if you got a picture of that one, post it. But I
So
know
if you
it's
got season
confirmed.
tickets, you got a $15 speaker, but if you got club or vault tickets, you got like a 80 to $150 speaker.
And something that was rumored not to happen, and they threw it in there. And I thought it was pretty cool. Was just the coin.
He said, so this question's for you, Brian. What date did your coin have? What did you check it out? What date does it have on there?
2026.
Oh, okay. Okay. But on the other side is 2022 on the crest.
Yeah, 2022 on the crest.
Hell yeah, Dino. Play some Fetty Wap on that joint. Hey,
And
Fetty's on
then
the playlist.
yeah, Fetty Wap is on the playlist. And
Okay,
then
maybe we should get more rich. You can connect it to Bluetooth to listen to your own music, which is cool. Hell yeah.
we get the rug.
Yeah, hell yeah. That rug is dope.
My dogs love it.
I wouldn't even want to step on it.
So my dog's laying on it.
La Llorona on the back. That is true. It does look like La Llorona's on the back.
The Chupacabra, man. But yeah, man. Overall, I think this is one of the better season ticket packages that we've got. So every other year is usually something like this would be like the crown and then the coin, and that's it. But
My coin said 2022, and I thought it went back in time. Are you talking about on the crest or on the side with the queen?
you're talking about right there.
Yeah, because that side should say 2026, but the other side should say 2022 on the crest, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So just to confirm, bro friend, just to make sure. Unless
Hey man, if y'all throw me a crazy offer, I've seen some crazy offers for these things. Let me know.
okay, so the other side, yeah, on the crest it should say 2022, so that's correct.
Yeah, that's when we were minted.
Yeah.
So David, man.
Grab TJ Maxx. For real though, buy one, throw some Charlotte SC stickers, custom. 101. I have a 56. I'll trade you. Sheesh, that's not a bad deal right there. What brand? What brand you got? La Llorona coin. I like that. That's funny.
La Llorona coin. Hey, I'm gonna use that.
My shit new in a box. Give me an offer. Hey, he's offering a 56. 56 degree, golf club. Shot at 84 this weekend, just for those of you who golf. Masters week. Oh, I know we excited. Part 3 contest tomorrow night. Then they start Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, baby. Let's get it. I know y'all ready. A 56 Chevy, bruh. You tell me.
He said 56 Chevy Big Bro.
Forky said, I can give you a glizzy. Oh, hell no. That's what Jorge's for. Pause.
Speaking about Jorge, there was no bro friend this weekend, man. What was up with that?
Get passion. Did y'all both get kicked out? What's up with that? What happened? Did y'all fight each other?
I think they won.
Can you imagine if they both fought each other, both got kicked out? That'd be crazy.
Those are two big dudes, man.
I know. We'd lose our two biggest dudes. He lying. He didn't shoot that. Yes, I did. I shot at 84. I got the scorecard somewhere to prove it.
All right, man. Well, let's talk about some Charlotte football, man. Let's talk about the game.
He was there. He was at the game. We just didn't see him. He didn't come and say what's up.
I didn't see him. He must have been hiding from the rain like I did.
All right, so match recap. Let's get into it, Brian. Which match are we recapping? We're recapping the Red Bulls match, or we already knew we whooped their ass?
It was belt ass.
Yeah. Boots to asses, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And, quite frankly, that felt really good. And let me just put this out there. I know we have this whole rivalry thing with like Atlanta or whatever. But like over the years, if you've like kept up with Charlotte and and you're in, there's a reason why we don't call our new kits, our new what people call jerseys, a jersey. It's because we don't fuck with New Jersey. And you know who resides in New Jersey? The fucking Red Bulls. So fuck the Red Bulls. All right? That's why we don't call our jerseys jerseys. We call them kits. So if you now you know, for anybody who didn't know, and fuck the Red Bulls, second of all, again, because every time we played them before, we either draw or we get our ass handed to us.
It is a chippy match.
Yes. And it's a very, very chippy match. So the fact that we finally made a statement against these dudes and put some boots to asses felt great. On my birthday weekend too, bro. Smack them boys. Smack them.
Undefeated as Capitals. Every time we Capitals.
Tell me you dig. Tell me you dig. My girlfriend hates the stash, but I love it. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if y'all like the stash. Thumbs down if y'all want me to shave it.
Oh, hell. You want to leave it up to chat?
He said, I was sitting up top. I rolled up like 1 minute before it started, and you guys look full down there. I didn't want to hurt feelings by shoving my big body down there. Yeah.
No, there was a lot of empty seats.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's up, fellas? What up? Capitan. But hey, Red Bull, no offense. If you want to give me a sponsorship and give me free Red Bull, I'm down. I do like Red Bull, the energy drink, though. I will say that. So, yeah, man.
But hey, man, talk about this game.
Yeah, let's jump into it. Man. What was it? 2-1 against Philly, and it looked like a match that we were going to end up drawing, dude, against the worst team in the league right now, which is kind of crazy to say for the Philadelphia Union, because this usually a team not to mess around with. Usually resides up on the top 4 of the.
They were the Supporter Shield winners last season.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, hey, I was kind of hoping for another like statement win like we did against the Red Bulls, but I will take the dub. I am glad that Westwood got his goal. I am glad that we look like the better team for the most part. It did take us a while to get into the match. I don't know about you, but it did look like that first half was kind of like more offensively better for Philadelphia rather than us. Like we had more possession, but they looked more dangerous on the ball.
Yeah.
But then we slowly switched that around. Like we slowly started controlling the game a little more. I don't know if the rain caused that and we were better on the ball in the rain, practicing on turf with it being more wet and they're not used to that. I don't know if that's like the switch that caused that, but it was a huge switch like that. Like
Dean said this was the first. Dean said the first half was the best half of football that we've had all season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were offensively, we were attacking, we were quick on the ball.
Yeah.
Not Pep. Westwood and Diani are finally controlling the midfield.
Yeah.
Westwood is looking like he's in shape. Like he's rolling back the years. Not only did he have a good game this past weekend, but against the Red Bulls, he had a great game. Yep. Which he spoke about it this past week in his press conference saying, I don't think it was this past weekend, but it was a previous press conference saying towards the end of last season, he was playing with a hurt back.
Yeah.
Since then, he's been able to recover and rehab real good. And we see it going back to last season. If Westwood's playing good, the team's playing real good. I love when he does this thing where he drops back and he's sitting in front of, almost right in front of Morrison and Ring, real deep, and he's just slinging balls, man. And right now, Westwood's one of our most informed players.
Yeah.
And it was talking about a little bit of the first half. I would have liked to seen us put 1 or 2 more goals, because in the second half. In the second half, there was a point where the team was without a shot offensively for 35 minutes.
Yeah, it looked
we can't afford
stagnant.
yeah, we can't afford to do that at home, man. 35
Yeah.
minutes of like ball possession and you don't get a shot on target. The team tied and then they ended up tying us at the 77th minute.
Yeah.
It almost felt like, I mean,
It almost
the
felt like we
feeling
were
in the
going to leave
stadium
a
kind of got,
draw.
yeah, it kind of sucked. It got silent there, but
I was
shout
about
out
to
to
say the
Charlotte, man. Two
supporter
minutes
section
later,
even got quiet.
I mean,
They
we got
erupted.
quiet, but yeah, 2 minutes later, we erupted. Shout out to the team
Yeah.
because they woke up, man. They started doing what we were doing in the first half, pressing
Yeah.
high, getting the ball back, and Pep,
Looking good.
man, that ball he gave Saha for that volley for that the game winner. It was crazy. I mean, he had so much time on the ball, Pep, but to still deliver that ball and
Yeah.
Saha
That's just,
doing what Zoran asked of him early in the season to assist and score. He's
yeah.
scoring and assisting, but I
Yeah.
mean, he got a
That's a
yellow card, so
Zaha
we will
goal
be
in
missing
Zaha
again.
fashion. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, he will be out next match against Nashville, which sucks because that is a huge match for us. We'll get into that later. But yeah, dude, like you said, I love it when Westwood is informed because it feels like whenever he is confident on the ball and dripping confidence, you know what I mean? The rest of the team is oozing confidence, you know what I mean? He's delivering balls, he's sitting back, covering people. They're all doing their thing, they're doing their role, they're playing their part. You know what I mean? So like I love to see it. I'm glad that he got his goal. Well deserved. It was time. It was due because you know what I mean. We're always due for a Westy banger. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
love that for him, as your girlfriend would say.
love that.
Oh man,
But
God,
what I was gonna say, we still gotta be able. Defensively, I love the way we're looking,
we was
but
all dripping after that game. That is facts, bruh. Y'all should have seen me, bro. I was like right beside the wall of the supporter section. You know how like they have those flags, like all the country flags lined up in one. The
yeah,
wind
yeah,
was like waving, so they were like laying out like that. So I grabbed it and it was like a hood over me. So like I wasn't like getting hit by any water, and that was like kind of like my cover. So it was perfect. I wasn't getting wet until like the rain, like I guess the wind switched it, bro. So then it started coming my way and it hit me in the face, dude. Yeah, that was rough.
it was. If you were at the stadium, it was such a. It was a kind of a cool feeling when the rain came because it was a crazy wind where
Mhm.
you felt the wind pick up, and then I don't know, it was like,
Yeah, bro. Like the rain came with very little warning, and the warning was the fucking wind that picked up like that, dude. Like it just hit. And then it got really, really windy all of a sudden. And the next thing you know, it was just pouring rain, dude. And you just see everybody running away. Then people taking seats. You know what I mean? It was awesome.
yeah, dude. I personally got. I left. I didn't.
And then she just called you out.
I did, bro.
Oh, you ain't a true fan. He said, I already got allergies. Look at me, bro. I was already going to be shit.
Everybody's telling me I'm all looking swole, but so I left, and it's the first time I've walked around the stadium and kind of like let's see what they got going on.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a full on designated like Bojangles.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I got to see that. And then I watched most of the first half in where it's the Coca Cola Fan Center.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
best way. I don't know if there's a specific name, but it's they got a bunch of not long tables, the wooden ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to the people that stayed. And if you were in the supporter section, you got a free poncho. Shout out to the club for that. But
Yeah.
I did see if they were selling it, and if the people that were walking around with the black
The
poncho
black ones.
with the
Yeah.
silver crowns, bro, you were paying $20 for that shit. I hope you have kept it because they were getting off on your ass.
I left before it started raining. Oh, weather app don't lie. Smart woman
Dude,
right there.
it sucks seeing that fucking weather app and it's saying an hour of rain, dude, and it did not lie.
But it was right on the money, dude. It said it was gonna stop in like 14 minutes. It's true.
9:30.
It was true
Hey,
to
but at
his
the end of the
word.
day, give me the consistent rain instead of lightning because it sucks
That's
getting
facts.
lightning and getting stuck in the
I will
concourse.
say, dude, I did not get a lot of photos because I didn't bring something to like cover my camera. But watching that match and watching Westy's goal happening in the rain, dude, it's just like if you played soccer growing up, it just brought a feeling back within you that like, damn man, you wish you were fucking out there running around. You know what I mean? Like it just like, dude, and like what like let me just tell you my perspective. I was literally right behind the goal almost. I seen the goal, you see the celebrations, and you just see fucking Kalina dripping, like not sweat, but just like dripping from the rain and all this, dude. And he just fucking like turns around and lets out the biggest scream, just like, dude, it was fucking awesome. Like just watching that, with it being in the rain, that like it just that's like the setting for a soccer match. And the only thing that sucks is that we play on turf because if we would have like real grass, that would be like that would set the tone for real, for real.
And I love the way Jorge from Top Bet 90 started the press conference. He was like,
Wait, what?
proper English weather, huh? And like Westwood's like, yeah, man, loved it.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it was just.
And then all the scrubs came up and crowded up, and I was first standing. Some kid said, "Man, it stinks up here." I was like, "It's just you smell fine for you." That's
Nah,
funny.
man. Going back to a comment I heard earlier, talking about y'all had a home pool down there.
That is true.
Row one, dude. That is our president's row, and it started flooding in that bitch, and they were ankle high in water, man. I couldn't. I had to leave, man. I had to
Yeah,
go to
that
the
was
second
rough.
row.
Man, she was stomping like a little kid in that damn water, bro.
I know I had to tell Salvador. I kept yelling at Salvador, man, get your girl, bro, get your little kid.
Any update? Is she sick or anything? We got to
I don't
know.
know.
Did anybody get sick from the match?
Nate didn't
I
even
know
make it
Nate did.
inside.
Oh
He
yeah,
got
yeah, that's,
explosive diarrhea. He ate some of the crutch nachos.
yeah. Liquid hot caca. You don't want that.
He said he was
Anyways,
working around.
she she was literal river dancing. Yeah, she was, dude. You should have seen it. That shit's crazy.
Hey man, if we would have got more lit in there, I think there was a group of like I think there were frat boys that were like in that section. I was like, we should have got one of the motherfuckers to like go in there and act like they were swimming. They probably would have done
You know what's crazy? If you would have
it.
had more space, like it was a little bit wider and a little bit longer, you could probably like slide on your stomach like a penguin, bro.
At the same time, let's thank God Nate didn't make it inside the stadium because he probably would have been the one to fucking lay in that shit.
He would have probably jumped up and body slammed on that, dude. Ah,
They had a couple buddies at the tailgate and they were tailgating. They were drinking bootleggers.
yeah,
Tailgate
man,
bootleggers.
that was wild. Hold on, can I pull up that video? Let's see.
I don't know, but I'm gonna continue talking about the game. Uh,
Yeah,
the
hold on,
one
hold on,
guy
hold on. Let's
that
see.
keeps growing on this team, man, and I love the way he's balling. It's tough. Harry Tuffalo, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Harry Toffolo was balling, dude. Let me tell
It's
you about that man right there, dude. Let me just tell you a little bit something. That little duel that he was having with what is that dude's name? Nardwar or whatever that was on his side, dude. Every time that he was going at Toffolo, Toffolo would go at him. They were going at each other hard, dude. And like, I don't know if you caught a glimpse of it, but dude, they would get in each other's face, like forehead to forehead, and they would just talk shit to each other. And Toffolo would be like, "What's up,
yeah,
man?"
I
But
love that shit.
and not only him, dude, but Morrison too, dude. That is another motherfucker right there that I love his fucking attitude, dude. He does not fucking back down, dude. He lets his
Yeah,
fucking nuts hang,
he
and I
got booked
fucking
for
love
standing up for Kalina.
yes, dude. Dude, the way he fucking got up to that dude and was like, what do you have to say? Dude, I fucking love that shit, dude. That just like gets you going right there. A fucking tackle from Morrison is just as good as getting a goal, dude, because there was one where he fucking slid almost halfway across the damn field and he got that ball, dude. The whole crowd went crazy when that shit happened. You probably didn't see it because you were up in the concourse, but anyways, dude, that was great. That was awesome, dude. Shout out to Toffolo and shout out to Morrison, dude. I know we lost out on Melanda, but it feels like we're picking up. We're picking up, dude. We're picking
And
up.
I mean, shout out to Morrison, but you hate to see it for Privet because the more Morrison gets game time, the less time Privet gets a chance to get back in the side, man. because he's fully taking control of that center back position.
Yeah.
Another thing we got to touch on, man. Even the guy just got announced this week, but obviously he's been around the team a couple weeks now because the set pieces, they're
We're looking good,
it's
dude.
just a
We're
matter it's
looking
just a
good.
matter of time when somebody's going to connect with
When
a
one of
nice
them
flick, and
hits, bro.
it's
Well,
going to go in.
I thought Diani had it, bro.
I,
Jabril,
and I
bro.
hate that it took Dean damn near three years to come to Charlotte and realize, hey, let me get a set piece coach here because man, he missed out on a lot of goals with Melanda. If he
Yeah,
would have had
dude.
some set
Well,
pieces
because
designated for that
Melanda would
dude.
still get on the end of them, dude. Yeah, that's true. He said chugging bootleggers is ratchet. That is true. But y'all want to see a video of guys doing it? I got one.
Yeah,
Let's see it. Let's do it. Check this out. Hold on, it's loading. Give it 1 second. It's a long video. Well, it's not really. It's like 25 seconds, but I've never ever seen this before. And they did like a chant or something like that before the video. I don't know if you can like fully hear it because it was kind of loud because of the music, but
while you guys wait, make sure you drop a like on this video. It's helping.
yeah, give it a share if you're watching from Facebook. Give it a thumbs up, share it,
Even if you
subscribe
don't
if you
watch it,
haven't
if you're not
subscribed.
watching right now, you're watching later on tomorrow while you're pissed off at work trying to get started. And
That's true. Who knows? This
we're here to
video
make your
might
day
brighten
better.
up your mood. Yeah, this might brighten up your mood. Check this out.
To the sound of my voice. David, turn me up. Can you start it over?
He said one of them. Yeah, if anybody knows what they said during that, let me know.
Hey man, but I've never had a bootlegger, but you know what that shit looks like? It looks like when you go to your barber and they used to keep their fucking like clippers in that fucking shit. That's what that looked like, bro.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, YouTube compression is bad. I gotta love and hate YouTube sometimes. That's why we started streaming it on Facebook. They try to keep the video up good, but it's also a third party streaming app, so it is
yeah,
what it is. But like
YouTube's
I said, if anybody knows what they said before they started chugging that bootlegger, please let me know. Comment it or hit me up in the DMs. Just let me know what they said. 25 seconds, that's forever these days. That's true. Our attention span is only 5 seconds long nowadays, so
you said
you gotta
what?
be quick. Yeah, I fucking hate you, dude. You're hilarious. Oh my gosh. I used to chug bootleggers and box skaters in high school. What the hell is box skaters, dude? What did y'all kids do? And in high school, you weren't even old enough to drink.
He said, Debbie, you don't understand, man.
That's true, bro. He would say some shit like that. Shout out to him, though. He's always lit.
You got to pull up to the tailgate one day, man. I know you've been doing your own tailgate. But...
yeah, he always tailgates, but he don't ever pull up. Facebook, you trying to get the 60 plus fans? Nah.
We're trying to get you squared away, bro, friend.
For real, I'm trying to get you paired up. What's up? What you like?
Man, you know who I think personally been balling, but he's been able to score. There he is.
Yeah.
Yo.
What's up?
Oh. What up?
What's up, man? Dried up yet from Saturday?
What's popping?
I think you stayed the whole time, right? You never left us with the rain?
Yeah, I stayed the whole time. It was just rain. It wasn't lightning or anything.
What about the kids? You left the kids out there?
Nah, actually the kids they went up right before it started raining because they want to go get food.
So I gotta tell a funny story about the kids, bro.
They were in line for a while.
You know how I leave early to go help to save the seats and stuff. Shortly after, Courtney shows up with the kids, and the younger one,
Jackson.
Jackson. He he's on his tablet. He finally sits down in the seat. He looks up and goes, "I want to go sit over there," pointing at the bowl. She said, "He's like Courtney's like, no, no, not today."
Not this year.
He said, "Not today." But hey, he knows what he likes. I was like, "Me too, man." He was ready to go.
Yeah, Pat always jumps in.
What up, bro,
Looking at
friend?
it. What, hey, baby? I just got out of the
I
He
just
finally
got
did.
in. I just got in.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck! I just drove back from Charlotte.
That's a rough
Tired.
drive right there, boy.
Your parents were down there for like almost almost a month, right? A little
Pretty
longer
much
than you.
3
Hell
weeks.
yeah,
Damn.
3 weeks.
chilling.
Hell yeah. What's up, Pat?
Perhaps we were just talking about the game. What you make of it, bro? Dean Smith said it was the best half of soccer he's seen from Charlotte all season. You agree with that statement?
We
I thought
should have. I mean, it was the team that's in last place, so we shouldn't have come even close to tying that shit, right?
That's
But
true.
I mean, whatever. A win's a win, I guess. But I feel like we could have done a little bit better. I don't know if it was the rain. They kind of. I don't know. It was just kind of a weird game. But honestly, we always play. In my opinion, we always play terrible against shitty teams.
That's true. We dropped down to their level.
We always. I don't know why the fuck we play like that, but we always play shitty against bad teams. We play
They take
really
it for
good
granted.
against good teams, but
And going back to what you said, there's something that bro friend said earlier. He said, "Can you please talk about how you feel about our second half performances? This coming out and playing like we're a Sunday league is honestly really getting old." I agree, dude. Like a lot of the times, it feels like this team comes out and it takes a slap to the face for them to start to get going. You know what I mean?
right.
Like whether it be in a goal or a fuck up in the back line or a fuck up through a player, you know what I mean? Or a yellow card or something like that. Just something crazy to happen. Unfortunately, sometimes it's a goal for the team to be like, oh shit, we got to get going. You know what I mean? We got to start. And then we start playing good. And unfortunately, we either draw or we lose the match because we had a late start.
They asked Saha that question this weekend. He called the team naive.
Ooh.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was like, personally, sometimes this team is kind of naive. I mean, that's kind of your answer right there. I mean,
He ain't lying.
he ain't
I
lying.
don't like that answer. I don't like that answer, man.
But I mean, he said it's not only the team. He said if you look at the MLS, like
Excuse me.
unless you're like a team that's a killer, like an
Right.
LAFC that like smells blood, then they're always going. He said any other team can get a result against any other team in the MLS.
I mean, it is
But
them.
this past weekend, he called the team naive. He said it's the team's naive.
Yeah.
That's the way he said. That's why the second half because we're naive. We get complacent.
I mean,
And
we do
honestly, if fuck, I was gonna say Red Bulls. If they don't tie, the Union don't tie 1-1. They don't tie. I think we just write it out 1-0, and it would have been fine just that because it was a 77. It was right after we score that Dean made the changes.
Yeah.
You can't change the game in 10. Or if we scored at the 77th minute and he did it at the 80th minute, you can't change the game in 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, although the subs did make a difference somewhat, Bronico did score a goal, but he was offside. I didn't think he was offside, but I mean, it is what it is. I think Archie was the one that was originally offside. But the subs did make a difference. But like you said, these players need to come on a little bit sooner, dog. Like you said, they can't make a difference in like a minute, 30 seconds. You know what I mean?
In the second half, they offensively they didn't touch, they didn't have a shot on target or do anything offensively for 35 minutes. At that point, I would have took Torco Mati out because he's struggling, bro. He's kind of lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really hasn't.
Take away the goals from Westwood. I mean, and our striker's not producing the goals.
Yeah, I think what's going on with Toclomati is he's just a step too quick right now. You know what I mean? Like he's every time that if you look even this past game, if you look at what he's done, even with on certain passes, he's ahead of the ball every time. He's never taking the ball on his stride. And I think that's what he needs to like understand. He needs to slow it down just a tad bit because he has the right idea and it's happening, but he just needs to slow the down. No, you're good. We keep her rolling. So, but yeah, Toclomati just needs to slow it down a little bit and then he'll find that form that he was in. But yeah, it's been a shaky 2 games from him. But we'll get him back. We'll get him back.
And we got to do something with that possession, bro, because it doesn't help having 70% of the possession.
That's true.
If we're getting outshot 2-1.
Yeah.
We had 5 shots and 1 went on target. And Union had 17 shots and 6 on target. But
I will say this:
more clinical.
The thing is that sometimes they cause that on their own to be the 1v3s. Patrick actually does. I mean, I will say they both do a pretty decent job because Toclomati's pretty strong on the ball. But their job on these long balls when they get them is to get the ball and hold. They're not meant to run with the ball and go. Not every time is a counter. So what they're meant to do is hold the ball, hold possession, hold up play, let your wingers get up, let your defensive midfielders get up as well. Now you got more players than they have defensive players. And then you create an attack from there. You pick somebody wide, you create your run. Then you got to cross into the box or a cross into the top of the 18 and a shot on goal. Boom. That's how soccer works. It's all a triangle. You feel me?
And that's going back to what I was saying earlier. That's when Westwood plays the best, and that's what he's been doing when he drops back right in front of our 2 center backs, and he's just slinging balls diagonally, left and right, and our wingers are doing the back and forth running. But unfortunately, that when he does that, it leaves a big gap in the middle, and that's when we need Pat to come in more centrally.
Mm-hmm.
But that's when we would do that. We would try to do that. Saka's not going to be available, and we still don't count on. We still don't have a designated right winger. Vargas starts this week, but next week we'll probably see Abada. They keep going back and forth. It's a crazy battle, which shouldn't be happening because Abada's our DP. For Vargas, defensively he does better. Defensively he does better.
Yeah.
But Abada comes in and he fucking. Personally, I was very impressed by what he did last game.
Yeah, me too. I feel like Abada's been more impressive.
Last 2 games, man, he just hasn't been able to score.
Yeah.
So hopefully with Nashville maybe using their B team this Saturday and the U.S. Open Cup, he'll find a goal.
Yeah, and to go off of this comment right here, it's true because it's very predictable when it happens. Most of the time when we play the long ball, it's just one guy making the run up top, and guess who it is? It's either Toclomati or one of our wingers. So they know where it's going. So you know what defenders do? They give you the space. They make you act like they are like, oh, I'm open. They got all time, all day. You're like, oh, look. They make the ball, and guess what? These guys are just reading it the whole way through. Simple interception, boom, keep going. It's too easy. We're predictable at times, and it's something that we've struggled for many seasons now. Like we're 5 years in, and it's like something that we've said multiple times. We're a predictable team on the attack.
Luckily, the other DPs on the field are producing. Saha and even though a lot of people don't think he's going to be here next season.
Yeah.
Pep for sure is going to be here, but they're the ones helping us out. I mean, they're doing DP things when we need them.
When is Zaha's contract?
June 6th.
In June.
So do you think he stays the rest of the season? Do you think he renews?
From the last time we spoke about it, which was like at episode like maybe 1 or 2, when they were still in preseason, remember Zoran said we're going to talk about it whenever they come back from preseason. Zaha kind of had a little shaky preseason. Game 1 was kind of shitty for him. Zoran, remember they lost against the Galaxy real bad. Everybody was questioning Zoran. Zoran was like, well, he needs to score and assist, and then we'll talk. Since then, he's been assisting and scoring. So he's been doing his job. It was also interesting to hear Dean say this past weekend, how do you expect him to stay when he doesn't get these calls? So that kind of hinted that the conversations ain't going the right way, and Saka's kind of like bitch telling him, "Why would I stay here if they like these refs don't look out for me?"
That's true. But just imagine like how he's saying, dude, we would lose our shit if Saha signs with the Galaxy or Miami. If he goes from Charlotte to any other MLS team, dude, that would oof. Oof.
I wouldn't put it past me, to be honest. He would be. It's just football.
Surprising if he stays. I agree. It would be surprising if he stays because honestly, like if you look at the interviews, you look at his facial expressions, you look at it, he just doesn't look excited, man. He just doesn't. I don't know if that's just him,
That's
but
just
like
him.
I feel like sometimes he's more excited to talk about like the things that go wrong rather than the things that are going right. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't put it past Galaxy. They swoop in like vultures. That's true, man. And Galaxy's got money, man. They've been around for a minute. The accolades are there, and and that team is always hit or miss too.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
So if you guys had
that is true, but it's a passionate player. Like you can't. That's something. I'll defend him on that. Like when he gets on those rants or something like that, that's okay. That's totally fine by me because that's somebody showing passion, you know? Because I feel like if I was like to ever like be that way, and you know me, bro, like I'm super passionate when it comes to like things like that. So like I feel like I would get pissed off, and not even just me. Like if I seen it was my teammates, I'd probably speak up for them too, just because, you know what I mean? But there's ways.
Teams know how to. They strategize about this. Like I've said it before, and I'll say it again. When it comes to prepping for the teams, then on the board, it's probably like Saha, hothead, one or two fouls, a little tug on the shirt, maybe make fun of his what a live shirts or something, get in his head. You're in. We're lucky we hasn't got red. I mean, earlier, like against the Red Bulls, he had that push away where he another referee gives him a red for pushing away in the dude's face. So definitely a hothead. But
That is
if you guys had if you have had to say, does he stay or is he gone?
What do you think, Pat?
I don't know. I mean, he doesn't really seem like he wants like. It's like you said. Like I can't tell if that's just how he is, or if he's just fucking over it. Like he doesn't.
Yeah, right.
The negotiations ain't going his way, which obviously it isn't. But it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm the only one that doesn't feel like he's not all there right now with us. You know what I mean? Like, he's not passionate.
Yeah, I've seen his interviews like with Top Ben and the other pages. He just kind of like, his answers are like, man,
I mean, when he scored, he looked genuinely happy.
Yeah, that's true too.
Score, dude, you could go fucking play Sunday League soccer and score a goal and be fucking on top of the world. You seen the guy who goes up to the camera, "No vas a la guerra, por favor." Nobody's gonna see that shit. You know what I mean?
Send that shit to Iran.
Yeah. Oh gosh, he said feels like he wants to be here. He just wants to get fair calls, which I get. And Zoran better find that money for Zaha.
If we lose Zaha, if we lose it to another MLS team, Zoran has to go. Like that. After me, that's it. That's the final straw.
Brian, read that. What's in quotations, like in your Zaha voice.
I guess my food is pretty good.
He doesn't like the media. He don't. He said, or he said,
but he reads everything.
I mean, we scored.
Money.
It was a goal. We scored. So yeah.
I want to see Zaha go bodies with Zoran. LOL. If we lose Zaha at all to any team, Zoran not only needs to go, we should get discounts. Man,
and they don't count on the discounts. Count on increase.
This is just going to get smaller.
Oh, you got the Bluetooth speaker.
Man, the fact that they put a damn handle on that shit is disrespectful, bro.
Why didn't you get the JBL one? I heard some people got the JBL one.
I don't know. I can't afford them seats, bro.
Bro, call, be like, man, I've been a season ticket member for how long, and this is how y'all do me.
Nah, fuck them
Hang-
contracts.
and
Them
hang up.
PSLs. Fuck
And then
that
you
shit.
pick back up, and you're like, I'm sorry about that, baby. I love you. And then you hang up. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
And them PSLs are not worth it.
For real,
That
bro.
shit is
Too much
crazy.
money.
Hell yeah, way too much money.
Forky said got a
You
little purse with
it.
You cute with it.
Bitch.
But you know, it's funny, dude. I just got done watching Madagascar with my girlfriend. You know, like the old grandma with the fucking purse, bro. She
Oh, the
beat
one.
shit out of the lion. Beat the hell out of with that. I can't hear that.
Oh man, how's Nashville doing? Because we'll go ahead and preview this weekend.
Finally got my STM present. What do you think? Was it good? Was it not good? Was it great? Did it meet expectations? Did it not meet expectations?
And man, I was surprised. I
Let
didn't
us-
think it was going to be this much
let us
good,
know
but I
why.
said that earlier.
Hit it with your purse, Brian. I'd be telling you that when we on the golf course.
I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
A rug, a scarf, the speaker, the coin.
That speaker's for real Forky side. That's like a.
It's also interesting though because we've all seen the pictures. Like the scarf other people got is the design is the every colored jersey that we've ever had.
Yeah, so like who got those? That's what I don't get. Was that
I think people that got club seeds or like bolt seeds.
Oh, okay.
But why does that make a difference?
I mean, that's probably a couple $100.
Shouldn't everybody get the same thing?
That's what I'm saying though. Like if it's a season ticket member, like I get like there's other perks and stuff like that, but like
right.
They pay more. I mean, it's right there, bro. They pay more.
Yeah,
that's true too. But
and the difference is like supporter section is first come, first serve. When you got a PSL, that seat it's yours. Like
exactly. So we're fighting for our seats. Yeah. So we should get more.
Well, I know y'all boys don't fight for no damn seats. So
well, you know what I mean. The people are fighting for their seats.
Yeah, for real. If I'm gonna pay so much, I better get a 1-on-1 with the players. For real.
There you go.
They're paying more as club members or vault members. That's true.
It's not the vault anymore.
That's how the world works. You got money, you get money.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true, man. I'm sick of this, Grandpa.
But even the regular vault members got priced out this season, so I mean, they're fucking doing it themselves.
That's true. It's just like a slap to the face. Any like
it ain't nothing but money.
Because like I promise you, if money wasn't the difference, there is more passionate season ticket members in the supporter section than there is in the club, vaults, whatever.
I mean, if we're being honest, it showed on Saturday when it was raining, all the people that stayed down there.
Yeah, well, if you were in the club section or in the suite,
yeah,
you had to worry about it. You had to worry about it. They said, ha ha ha! Look at all those getting wet. That'd be me.
Look at those peasants.
Yeah, let's go
getting stoked.
La proeza no me va a ganar. Silver is a hedge fund manager. He's hedging will fund his retirement. That is true. That is true. That's how they all do it, man.
When Tepper dies, he's gonna bury himself at the Bank of America so he gets a fucking tax exemption.
Sorry, but I had no protection for Ray. I had to go into the concourse. You do not want to see me without a shirt on.
Yeah, it was so tough. He had a white shirt on.
Yeah, Brian was out there with his hooligan shirt. He said, "Oh hell no, perro."
Oh hell no.
At least they gave us ponchos after we were soaked.
after
we got soaked. Yeah. I mean, it was a fun
put
game,
those
though.
in the seat instead of the little red and yellow cards.
It was fun. That was fun. Fuck it.
No wonder, Brian.
Oh no, you go up into the Concord, Brian? I can't remember. Did you?
Yeah, he did. I was looking for Brian.
I can't let nobody see these little mosquito bites.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pay for that.
Feel you, Brian. I didn't get a poncho. I didn't get a poncho either, dude. I'm media, and like you would think they would be like, "Oh, here, quick." Nah, bro. They said, "Fuck y'all."
You can just go to the damn press box,
bro. He said, He said they for my girl only.
I got a cheeseburger and that shit got soaked.
For real, this man said mosquito bites, bro.
What?
Poor Pat's cheeseburger. He said he ate a soggy cheeseburger, bro.
I went to open that shit. It was in the cup holder. I was like, "Fuck my cheeseburger."
Oh hell no! He had a soggy ass
That shit was
$12
wet.
cheeseburger, bro.
Had a milkshake burger.
That shit looked like it was already chewed up and spit back into the wrapper.
For real, he had one of the fucking old people burgers that gets soaked so they can chew it better.
And I was mad as fuck. Them shits ain't cheap either.
Not
What?
for real,
Yeah,
bro.
$12.99.
My fire.
Word. You should have. You don't
Oh
got that
my
sound on your
God.
soundboard. Fuck.
I'm working on it. We're
I need
working
to
on
add
it.
it. I need to add that. That'd be fucking hilarious. Poor Pat.
Alright.
For real. He still ate it though. I would have just ate the meat, yo.
Hell
Wait
no,
a
that
minute,
shit.
wait a
That shit
minute.
look nasty as fuck.
Take that back. Take that back. I didn't say that.
Hey
oh my
yo.
god. Anyways, moving on.
And moving on, Nashville at home. They're playing Club America right now. David, what's the score?
Oh, let's see.
But
Nashville.
on paper, it looked like we had a really tough
It's still
schedule at the beginning of the
0-0
season.
in extra time, 93rd minute.
But
It's still 0-0.
Still 0-0.
Miami and Nashville both been playing Champions League games, and when Miami, we took it for granted and fucking
That's the
tied them.
negative,
We
buddy.
can't do that against Nashville, man. They're playing America right now with their A team. They're gonna rest their A squad, and because they got to play them again next Tuesday.
Yeah, that comment right. Right here, what P Dom 123 said. Nashville doing really well. I'm honestly worried about this game. I would say that word for word, quote it, boom, right there. Leave that up for a second.
Yeah, even if they don't start their main people, then we should still not take that shit for granted. They need to fucking
Not at all,
beat
bro.
them.
Their B team is good.
We need to beat them, especially them being in what, first place.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. They're balling right now. But like I said at the beginning, dude, they fell short 1-0 to the Chicago Fire. Isn't that correct, Brian?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Anything is possible.
They
But
haven't scored, so that's 2 games without a goal. So there's some positives to look into. We're at home. Charlotte needs to be clinical. Start off in the right foot, like Bro Friend said. None of that Sunday league bullshit where we start off poor. We need to be on the right foot at the right time and from the get right. So
And it's gonna be a beautiful day, man. It's gonna be.
Yeah,
it's
it
gonna
is.
be in the 80s.
and we do need to treat it like it's the MLS final. The thing is, Charlotte needs to treat the whole season like it's the end of the season. For other teams, the end of the season is the portion that only matters. But for Charlotte, we can't drop points at the beginning of the season because I bet you that Inter Miami match that we drew 0-0 where they got a red card and we could have totally won, no Messi or anything, dude. It's not going to bite us in the ass, but it's going to be one of those matches that we're going to look back and say, damn, if we would have had those 2 extra points, that would have helped. Or just like think about it right now. We're 2 wins in a row right now. We're 3 undefeated at home. We could have had that extra win right now. That's 3 dubs in a row. We're 6 away from tying the record again, and that's what we want, bro. We can do that again. We've done it, and we can continue to do it. So,
And we beat Nashville. That's 15 out of 13 points at home.
the next 3 games are gonna be crucial.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we can't lose the U.S. Open Cup game either, because if not, we get knocked out. And then after that, we gotta play NYCFC, which they're in what, 2nd place.
And that's a Wednesday night game for us too, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember what NYCFC did to us last time we played them. So
exactly. Look, if we'd beaten Miami, we'd be sitting in 2nd or tied for 1st, bro.
If we beat them this weekend, we go to 1st.
Yeah, exactly.
Huge weekend.
That's just the difference that one match can make within the MLS, bro. And like I said, we need to treat the whole season like it's the end of the season. For some teams, it doesn't matter until the end of the season. But for us, it matters the whole season, bro. So
they need that killer instinct, man, because we had a tough beginning, our schedule at the beginning of the season is tough. But
yeah,
Miami had Champions League. Nashville's playing Champions League matches. But they already learned their lesson with Miami. Don't do it again against Nashville, man. Take these 3 points from home and set the tone for Wednesday.
This is true.
What are,
With Pep
what are
back
your
on the
score
field, we'll
predictions
be
for
all right.
Nashville?
Team is looking decent. Yeah. Well, let us know your score predictions. What do y'all think against Nashville? How are we gonna do? How do we result up? Let's start with you, Pat. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 2-0. 2-0 clean sheet.
2-0 Kalina Sheet, dude. I love that. I love that. Brian, what do you think? What's the score prediction? Forky says 3-1.
3-0.
Let us know who you think scores. Let us know in the comment section what you think as well. Give us a thumbs up.
Tres en el
Subscribe if you're
hoyo.
new.
I'm gonna say Chromatic finally scores one. One from the midfield. I'm gonna say Pep scores and Abada scores off the bench.
Okay. P Dom says 2-1 for CLT. Defense is a little shaky right now. I'll agree with that. Vargas and Toclomati as the goal scorers. That's not a bad prediction right there. Pep, Toclo, and Vargas for Forky. I like that. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say we win 2-1 as well. Let's keep it the same result as the past weekend. Nashville is a really good team. I think they do score on us first, and then we bounce back on them because we have proven to be a second half team. Excuse me. But I feel like we pull it out. I feel like Mukhtar scores a goal on us because he seems to like to score against us.
You're talking about Honey Mustard.
Honey mustard. Yeah, honey mustard right there. Brian loves calling that dude honey mustard, bro. But yeah, I feel like Honey Mukhtar is the guy who scores on us, but Charlotte FC bounces back. A goal from Pep Beal, the first one. Mark my words right now. Clip this part right here. Honey Mukhtar scores for Nashville. Then Pep Beal scores, and then Leo Labata comes onto the field and scores the game-winning goal to seal it for Charlotte FC. He finally gets that goal that he deserves. So, bam!
Bada boom, bada boom.
Hey, David.
I'll take a Pep brace. Give me a Pep brace.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, Pep's on track to break Carl Swiderski's all-time contributions for the club. He only needs 14 more, either 14 like assists and score 14 more times a season.
Yeah,
he's gonna do that.
You see, me and P Dom got the same mindset. Mukhtar scores for Nashville. Hell yeah. Brofriend says we draw 2-2. Pep and Toklo and Mukhtar and Sturridge. See, that's not a bad dude. Like, if you had to put money on it, this wouldn't be a bad idea.
Give me that type of match. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Moving on to Wednesday night. For the first time ever, well, they had a lot of close door matches between the independents. For the first time ever, a Charlotte Classico.
For real, man. Charlotte FC versus.
I'm gonna go 6-1 against them bozos.
Yeah.
US Open Cup, dog. They play next Wednesday, if you didn't know, at 7:30 at the Matthews Sportsplex. So, man, that's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be the Reaper versus La Muerte.
Halftime show.
La Reaper versus the Muerte.
There will be death.
Celebrity death match. Celebrity death match.
But all jokes aside, dude, they're gonna come to win, and we're gonna be rotating a lot of players. So,
damn.
That's a menace right there. 10-0.
I tell you what, I do know a Charlotte team is gonna win.
Put your money on Charlotte.
Put your money in Charlotte.
It is interesting though. Another Bruforia, who's our main band members, they're band too for their game.
That's
so,
right.
So who's going to be playing that? I can play the trumpet, but I need a drummer.
I'll play the drums.
But
I just want to get off in time to make it to the game.
That's true. I got PTO.
I could
probably do it.
Yeah, no, I'll be there. I mean, the game ain't until 7:30.
I was about to say, I gotta figure out how to do for that.
Yeah, I think there will be more Charlotte FC fans or more Charlotte Independent fans.
Bro, Charlotte Independence has like 4 fans.
And they're all Charlotte SC fans.
Yeah, they're all Charlotte SC fans.
The Reaper gonna do half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I said it's gonna be cool. Hopefully they call up like Nenfasha finally. A loco will be nice to see.
That's true. It's
Because
gonna be a good
some of these
match.
legacy boys, man, they're just fucking
I just
friends,
hope we
man, friends
smoke
with
them.
little boys.
I can play
Yeah, dude, we
weeks.
have to
That's
because
crazy.
we
Need it.
beat the Independents, and then we host either Atlanta United or Chattanooga.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
U.S.
that's
Open
true.
Cup is our career's path to silverware, man. Because
Yeah.
the league is kind of tough. Let's be honest. Unless we win out right now, it's going to be tough to get supporter shields. So
Yeah.
the U.S. Open Cup is one that we could fucking focus on.
We have to, man. We got to get some kind of silverware, bro.
Yeah.
I say the Open Cup and the Leagues Cup is something we should really try to invest in.
Just look, imagine we're gonna beat the Independents. I mean, I don't want to say that we don't, and then we host Atlanta in the Sportplex, dude. That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a sea of blue and just a little patch of red on the field. Now that's fucking the type of soccer that I want. But who knows, man?
Yeah.
I'm
The
just
US
saying it's
Open
gonna
Cup will
be
be
La
dope.
Muerte versus Reaper because I don't really see the Reaper at the Charlotte games, at the
That's
Charlotte
true.
FC games.
Yeah,
Ever
me
since
neither.
you took that picture, you don't want to go.
I got you later.
That's true.
I'm posted on the Charlotte FC fans homepage.
Oh,
Oh
hell.
man,
Don't do that, man, like that, dude.
I mean, I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. It'd just be like a mat, like a gotcha.
It is expensive, man. Them
Hey,
games
shit,
are.
I can't either, brother. I
That's,
can't either.
that shit is expensive, dog.
and you would like all jokes aside, you would think these super fans they would get kind of like some type of hookup. I mean, you still get to pay for your ticket, but kind of like, hey,
I mean,
at the end of the day, this dude's wearing this shit to support the team.
respectfully, like, you know, I understand it's a pretty cool thing to do, but it's nobody's forcing you to do that either. That's something they're
That's
doing
true.
it's coming out of their heart. It's something they want to do.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a super fan too for driving an hour. You guys drive over an hour too.
Yeah.
True. I mean, anybody that's paying that has season tickets, you're a part of something, and that's why.
Right.
Yeah. But did y'all do your score prediction for this game? I think we're gonna win like fucking 5-0.
I,
I hope so.
I feel like we all. I hope it does happen though. I
Yeah.
hope we
Because
smoke
oh
them.
my goodness, man.
For quiere que le compren el ticket for real. We should get GoFundMe's going for super fans. That's true. That wouldn't be a bad
Shit.
idea, especially for like away games. That'd be cool. I feel like I'm investing in a team who's orange trying to shred. Man. Season tickets till the end, or they raise the price a little more for them. For that reason, I'm out. That's true. But anyways, it's been over an hour, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate y'all tuning in. If you are new, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up on Facebook. Share the video so that way somebody tomorrow morning when they wake up, they can check it out, tune in while they're at work or whatnot. If you're tuning in the next day, thank you for joining. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been another episode of HooliTalk. Pat, thank you for joining. Brian, thank you for joining. I'm your host, David.
All right, I got some few announcements.
See you on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Saturday, if you want a meal, if you go to tailgating, you want a meal. The hooligans are doing a meal ticket, $10. It's a chicken, rice, tortillas, beans, salsa,
Mexican
really
style.
good.
Yeah.
That's for Saturday. Starting May, Mid City's going to be doing a cornhole tournament every Saturday. So if you like cornhole, get your partner because every Saturday in the month of May, we're going to be having a cornhole tournament. Every Saturday, there's going to be a different winner. The winner gets a bucket from every different kinds of brewery in Charlotte.
Oh damn!
So that's every Saturday starting in May. Make sure if you like cornhole, it's a free entry to come by. This Saturday, if you want a meal ticket, $10. All you good chicken
$10.
recipe.
Some good
Get it
food.
before you regret it, man.
Pull up.
Nate, man, I hope that diarrhea gets better, man. Hot explosive caca. He said he was walking between the RVs and that shit was coming down his fucking leg.
Go ahead,
Anna. Mom had to pick him up.
Go ahead and you're gonna lose. I'm letting y'all know right now.
Yes. Oh yeah, I did run into my boy.
Yeah. So stop by, come by, get some food, hang out, get some Happy Dads. Shout out to Happy Dad. They're the sponsor this season. We're still working on them officially sponsoring the podcast. We use the logo because they're the official sponsor of the Carolina Hooligans, but we got some things working up for the podcast and the Yeti Clan. So shout out to them nonetheless, though, for hooking us up. Shout out to Joel from Happy Dad. Awesome dude. Stop by, say what's up to us. Just pay $15 for Taco Bell. $10 is a steal for real. Pull up.
You'll be feeling that in the morning.
There's a stomach bug going around, man. For real, take care of yourself. Take your antibiotics. Brian, what do you always tell the people before we close it out?
Make sure that you wipe from front to back. If it's one of those bad days, maybe use baby wipes. Now you get all the rosado and shit. And
A little bit of baby powder too, just for the soreness.
Yeah, for real.
Yes.
You don't want to be chafing. Anyways,
a lot of people were. I saw a lot of people walking out of that stadium, and they were chafing because they got wet.
Oh, no bueno.
I saw
I thought I was gonna be sick the next day. I was like, bro, I'm about to be sick. But luckily I wasn't.
I know a lot of people were chafing leaving that stadium. I could tell in their little way they were walking. I'm a big dude. I've been there once or twice. Hey, that motherfucker right there struggling with this.
Read this comment once or twice. Make sure that you follow protocols. Wash your hands. It's pollen season, so take your allergy medicine, people. People don't want you sneezing around them. We already had to deal with COVID. We don't need you sneezing all over the place. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're out. We'll see you Saturday. Aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Thank y'all for joining.
Peace.